it seems to all be functional. Great. Okay, thank you for joining me for today's stream. We are going to be decorating the Forgotten Lands. I had started it a couple streams ago, but completely tore the area apart. I couldn't find a branch, and I will show you where it was hiding. I also was really frustrated with playing Dreamlight Valley on the Nintendo Switch. The crashing was non-stop, and I wasn't able to, just do simple things like teleport on an optimized iron ore mining route. Actually, might as well grab some on our way in. And what really put me over the edge was every time I was opening up the Touch of Magic tool, just going into the menu and maybe changing the color of, just something really simple, like changing the color of this dress. I'd back out, and the game would just crash on Nintendo Switch, so this dress is pretty, actually. Let's wear this. I'm gonna change out the, ears. Should I make some custom ears for the stream? Yeah, why not? Just while we're getting started and people are joining. I think we'll just start with some simple ears to match the dress. They look like they're growing out of my hair. That's so funny. Let's do a slightly different color. And, how are you guys all doing today? Thank you for tuning in. I'm so happy to be back, and I'm even more happy that the game is actually working. Oh, and it looks so good. I'm using a controller still. I was trying to use the mouse and keyboard originally, but it was so hard for me to get used to those controls. And actually, you know what? So this is a great little trick I learned from Junimo. Instead of trying to find the motif again, you can just press this duplicate button, back out, and then, adjust it on its own. Now I haven't quite figured out how to rotate on the Xbox controller yet. So there's size, and then I'm holding down RT for rotating, but haven't quite figured that out yet. It's okay though. Let me make sure my tool wheel is still working. Okay, that's good. So for the Xbox controller on PC, it's a bit weird. Like, I had to manually set right trigger to tab, which is apparently what you use to open up the tool wheel on PC. And I was really confused by that at first. Like, all the other controls were working, but the tool wheel wouldn't pull up, so that was a bit of a challenge, but the Steam community was, I went into the forum post there and I was able to find some other people that had troubleshooted the issue, and I feel like I'm halfway there. Now I just gotta figure out the rotating of layers in here. Okay, let's see how those look with the dress. I think that looks nice. And we'll be making some more clothes throughout the stream, but I want to show you what I've done to my my Forgotten Lands. I don't know if you have seen my Twitter or previous streams, but I actually had decorated it quite a bit, and I basically demolished everything, and we're kind of starting from scratch now, which I guess is great because you know, a lot of people wanted to see how I did it, and we did one little area on stream, but a lot of it had already been... Oh, that's kind of fun. A little Bo Peep staff, sure. Why not? But I'm so happy on the PC. Look, I have the pretty sparkles on my dress now. They don't actually show on Switch. Oh, shoot! Okay, I may have spoke too soon. So I'm now getting the glitch. I don't know if any of you have seen this, where when you're in custom clothes or wardrobe, everything seems to be working fine. Like, I'm still able to interact with all the buttons, but I'm not actually able to leave. Well, another thing that's kind of nice about switching from the Switch to PC is it loads much faster. So let me just hop back in. I have to press play on Steam, and we're gonna get in pretty quick, which is huge. I mean, it makes me feel like, even though my PC I didn't think was that good, like I got it, it's a $600 PC from Walmart from like 2 years ago. So it's not like I've got some crazy gaming high quality PC, and it's running really well. So I think it's just the Switch, you know, has like limited capability, and I still love playing in bed on the Switch and in my room, but when I was streaming it just, you know, I want to do my best on the stream, and that was so rewarding to get to, you know, make videos with y'all, and I'm really grateful that I was able to make this switch. Okay, I doubt my cute little custom ears have saved. They didn't, but you know what I just realized? I have this set that's kind of similar. I can just maybe pop these on, and okay. No, I liked my little custom ones I made before. Let's make a new pair. Oh, let me show you my plaza before I'm messing around with the custom tool. Here, you know what, this outfit's fine. I'm gonna take off the backpack and maybe put on the pretty raven wings. Ooh, I love them. And we're gonna be in the Forgotten Lands pumpkin patch, so I want to wear some boots. And I think the nightmarish boots are perfect, even though we won't really see them. It'll let the creatures in the Forgotten Lands know I'm tough. So all the lights are on, and it looks so pretty in the plaza. I had a hard time decorating it because the game kept crashing while I was decorating it, but each time it crashed I sort of would tweak what my design was, so I ended up with something really pretty that I'm proud of. And all these flowers are different and don't match, and at first I was frustrated because, you know, like, I wanted them all to be matching, but I had limited supplies, and you know what? I think it kind of worked. Like, they, it almost looks more natural, like a wildflower garden. And I love it. I love it. And then this walkway with all the maple trees, I think is just so fun. And you can see all the golden lights in the background. And these are the celestial fireplaces we all get as we level up. And what I love about those is they actually keep glowing and stay animated even during the day. And you may have just noticed I have my pet with me. Now this is not, just so you guys know, this isn't the account that I reset my game on. That's why I still have my chocolate crocodile from week 1. The account that I used for the video on like if you get to keep your moonstones when you reset your save file on Switch was my husband's account, and he didn't play week 1. So, it didn't get the chocolate crocodile, and I don't want anyone to reset and be disappointed that they don't have their chocolate crocodile anymore. Just so you guys know, that is how I have it. And then we can just walk up here, and I'm working on a pumpkin patch within Wally's garden for Halloween. I think it'll be a really fun little addition. So here's all my Halloween decorations, and save your candies, y'all. We might have trick-or-treating on Halloween. Here's the pumpkin patch, and as you can see, I've been harvesting all the produce that's not pumpkins, and my hope is for fall I'll have a full pumpkin patch here, and it'll be a really cute fall decoration. And I love these Mickey glowing jack-o'-lanterns. I think they're so cute. I have the little bicycle. I think this bike is either from Wally or Remy, I can't remember, but it's one of the friendship rewards. And then another little nice touch I did was, see these little plants back here? These are actually spinach, but I just thought they looked really cute as like a little shrub. And I decorated with the blueberries too, because they match all the, you know, castle spires and a lot of the little blue celestial reward items. And since I don't really mine this area at all, I went through and exposed gems on all the mining rocks so they have a nice little glow too. So I want to bring this level of attention and love up to the scariest place in the Forgotten Lands for me, which is just right up here. And I want it to be fun to come up here so I can, you know, make star coins easily. So I started pathing it out, and just to give an idea of what the aesthetic is, I have, you know, a cute little wishing well and these pretty blue trees. So I want to kind of follow this aesthetic and bring it all around the Forgotten Lands. And I actually had finished previously this walkway right here. It was so pretty. But I couldn't find 2 branches, and I knew I had them somewhere. And one branch ended up being right there, and I'll show you what it can do, this little rock. So let me hop into build mode real quick so you can see what I'm talking about. So there was a branch, because you have 20 branches per biome except for the plaza and Peaceful Meadow, which only have 15. So I knew I was missing a branch from my tree farm, and it was right here, and I couldn't see it because the branches are flat. So I had to go through each area that had tree dropping branches and find them and remove them, and look so hard. And the second branch that was missing, I don't know if anyone else has noticed this, there's actually a rock here now. It didn't used to be here before the update. But they put a rock in and you can walk through it, and I had a branch drop here. So what I like to do for trees that drop branches is completely surround them so they're not able to drop a branch, and all my branches become very easy to harvest in this one little area, which, especially now that we're not able to order crafted items from Scrooge, it's so important to, you know, collect all the dark wood I can and hardwood. And since Darkwood's only in the Forgotten Lands, I wanted to make sure I was getting all 20 branches, you know, every hour or so. Because it drops a branch every 5 minutes. I'm not great at math. 5 times 20 is 100 minutes. Okay, so every 100 minutes you get your full branch harvest, which is a bit maybe overly specific. And I'm using it because my preferred route is coming in from this wishing well and then going down these rocks. And last stream I was messing around with an idea I have for a Wally city core area, but I haven't gotten through the Sunlit Plateau quest yet, so I'm not able to break up these bones. And I'm so excited. Since the grind the other day, I actually was able to craft the mini water tower. Let's find it. Or not mini, Mickey. And I think that this is just going to be a really cool touch for this city area. Let's see. I think it's like, this could be like a shop window and motorcycles on the street. Apparently we're in England. It's on the opposite side of the road. Oh no, it's not. Never mind. I was just picturing it backwards. Maybe miscellaneous for the Mickey Tower. I haven't actually put it down yet to see the full size. This item I got recently too. Wonder if we can whack it. Not exactly sure where. Here it is. Oh, it looks really big. And I made an arch too, which is also pretty big. So eventually, you know, once I gather enough resources, this is going to be a full-length road, and I'm using gold bars to make the, you know, like passing lane lines. And that water tower is huge. That's going to go in the background. And I want to use these little food stands as buildings and just have like a cool like sidewalk on the side and iron bars as sidewalk liner. So that was something fun. I was just sort of like putting the concept together the other day. And I'm excited to see what I can do with it. It's probably not going to be till late game though. Now for my Forgotten Lands design, it is not as resource intensive. A lot of it is just using the plants that we all have in the game. And as you can see, I'm using flowers from other biomes to decorate so that it doesn't interrupt the local biome spawn rates. And I'm gonna need a lot of these super rare yellow flowers so that I can make some of the crafted items. And this is me just double checking the final count for this biome on each flower. I'm gonna be putting out a pretty detailed video on that soon. It's got a really long script, so haven't quite finished it yet. It's probably gonna take another week or two, but I basically completely figured out how flowers work in the game. And TLDR, just pick the rare flowers and they will respawn. You don't have to clear them all like wood. Okay, so let's just get started. I'm gonna get some pathing down and loop this around. Huh. Keep this in a nice, easy to reach spot, because that's gonna have flowers from out of biome. And just get started. Maybe instead of doing a straight line there, we kind of do... Okay, I want to pick up all those flowers. And we're gonna make the path go around like this, so it feels a little bit more dramatic to get over to the pumpkin. And I'm gonna use fencing to just make it one way, and it'll actually make the area look bigger, I think. So that's a little trick if it works. And I crafted some of the hardwood fence ahead of time. So let's put that fence here, and it'll kind of break up this pumpkin from these pumpkins, and maybe we have like a little mini patch here. Alrighty, I'm gonna go ahead and place that down now. And I think it has enough space for flowers and little single items to be able to go along there, which will be nice. Yeah, I think that suits the area well. And then just to get this feeling a little bit more welcoming, I'm gonna grab some hydrangeas and blue star lilies. And I think maybe some of these lettuce heads, which look like little succulents to me. Here's one right here. They almost look like a little, what do they call it? A stevia or something? I can't quite remember the specific succulent's name. Last time I used the gold brick path back here, and it didn't end up suiting the flow as well, but I think I might try it again, and this time by breaking up the area it might work a little bit better, hopefully. And if not, I'm not, you know, fully attached to the idea. I'm flexible, and just kind of change it up as we go. I don't have a super specific plan in mind, so if you see something and think like, oh, you know, maybe it'd be cool to try this, I'm very open to that. Okay. Yeah, I think those colors look really great. And then I'm also gonna mix in some lighting along here too. I mentioned that this Mickey light actually stays lit during the day, which I just love that. These bubble lights continue to bubble during the day as well, which is pretty cool. So I think I'll use one over here, and I want to put in one of those big trees at the end, because I love walking through a canopy of trees. I just think it's so dramatic, and what's really great about these big frosted heights trees is they don't drop branches, so they won't affect the tree farm I've created. And you know what I just noticed? I hear scary music, and I'd like to make it a little bit less spooky. That's nice. Uh-oh, Mickey's trapped me. And I'm going to turn down these sound effects. How did I have it before? I feel like they changed how the sound effects work a little bit with the recent update. Thank you, Goofy. I appreciate you moving. I'll have a seat with him. Is there a way to take a photo while we're sitting now, I wonder? No, that's okay. This is like a jazz station. Yeah, I like this. Nice. The music continues in build mode. We go ahead and look at the walk up to start. And I like to have another. What about these fun shell seats somewhere? This could be a cool little sitting area on the other side of the water. That could be fun. I want to make sure there's enough space for them. And then what if we use this almost as like a background or a table? Make it kind of look like it's a set. Now, obviously, this is not a table, it's actually a chair. It sort of reminds me of the bed from Animal Crossing. But we can pretend like it's a table and put that cute early lamp that is, at least in my shop, almost every other day, it feels like. I don't know about you, but I see it all the time. And then that actually looks nice on that side too. So maybe there's like two little sitting areas there. I'm gonna fill it in with plants and stuff shortly. I just wanna kind of mark out the ideas for now. And bring this back just a pinch. I'm gonna take this out for now, but we'll know that's gonna be right there. Just to make it easier to grab everything. And we'll take this one down. And instead of going through right there, I think we should put in another big frozen tree on the corner. And then maybe even, does this long hedge fit? It does, okay. So I think, it's pretty wide though. It'll make it hard to, well, actually, okay. What if we use this one instead? Let me take this out and grab one more of those. They're in trees. And these don't drop branches either, so they won't interrupt the branch spawning. I'm having just a pinch of trouble getting this to place in. Okay, I guess that's just where it's gonna go. That's okay. And then oops, how big is this tree? Can I fit it right here? Oh yeah, I can. Nice. Okay. Maybe one more over here, and I'll just rotate it a bit so it kind of curves over each other. Yeah, that looks nice. And for that little gap, it's going to... Let's just bring in another one of those big trees right here, and that'll sort of curve out the area. What do you think of that? Oh yeah. Yeah, I like that. That's pretty. I love things in threes. And then I guess we'll just scoot all this back, because I was planning to bring the path around this way. Oh, I still could actually. I'll move things over this way. Yeah. This is such a probably counterintuitive way to decorate the Forgotten Lands pumpkin patch, but I think for, you know, just a different way to do it if you're like me and don't really love eerie things, this could be a good option for you too. Yeah. Okay. And then let's see. I think I can. How can we bring this to the door? Because I want this to almost feel like the driveway into the pumpkin house, if you know what I mean. Like a little... What if... Okay, so I have everywhere is kind of set as a 3-tile path, but maybe for this little side path, it's a 2-tile path. Let's try that. Oh, you know what I just thought of? So I've actually been stocking up on gold bars. It might be a bit extra, but I'm kind of considering using that white path back here. I don't know. I think it could look kind of cool. Do I have any made right now and I could just test it? Let's see. I do have 5. For a little idea. And it's kind of hard to tell from this one tile. Let's try... Let's make a few more and I'll try just tiling where those shells are with the white and gold path just to see how that looks. I think that could look really cool though. Okay, just in case I need some more gold bars, and then we will make a 10 gold road. That's funny, I'm actually out of stone. That that never happens. We'll have to stop by Kristoff's later if I need more. Okay. Oh no! It didn't save the build progress. At least it wasn't too bad. Okay, that's fine. You know, I guess all the platforms are still getting little bugs every now and then. That makes me feel a bit better. Because I was feeling kind of down. Switch really is my favorite platform to play on. But seeing that even PC has its own little issues definitely does soften the blow a bit. Alright, I think we go grab some stone real quick just to be able to see what that looks like. Just a quick purchase from Kristoff. Oh, this should be fun. You got the chair and bed, lucky. You know what's funny? It's actually, so I thought it was a bed too, the shell bed, because it looks just like the one from Animal Crossing, but it behaves as a stool. I believe it says, oh, well maybe if it behaves as a stool, it might be a bed. Because the stools say lounge. Let's go check that. We'll check that. Teleporting without fear. Okay, feels good. So you'll see from last time, I've totally demolished all of last stream's work. Or not last stream's, but the stream before that. And it was because I couldn't find a piece of wood and it was driving me nuts because I want all 20 to drop. And now we're gonna make some more of that white path, the opal path. Oops, this is in a crafting station. We need to name my chocolate crocodile. I don't know what to name it though. Alright, I think 10 more should be good for right now. I cannot wait till we have this gem and opal road. I think it's so pretty. I don't know where Alexandrite is though. I don't think it's in the game yet. Unless there's like a secret area that I don't know about. Let's check out the chair or bed. Because it does kind of look like, no, it just says sit. Oh, wait, I can't sit. Oh no, I think I glitched the game. Because I can't. And the bush is there. Oh no. It doesn't know what to do. We can't go into anywhere. Oh, you can kind of see. Oh, you know what's cool? The city looks really neat in the background. I mean, it's just the very beginning of the city, but that water tower is amazing. Oh, I'm so happy I got it. Okay, I think we have to close again. Maybe it saves. Maybe it saves. It's right back in though. The load-in is so fast. It's actually amazing. Oh, and my desktop background is a map of Dreamlight Valley that was on Gameloft's like website in the press kit. So that's actually like an illustration of the valley. And what's cool about it is it was made before the Forgotten Lands and Frosted Heights were in, because those areas are just like not even on the map. So next time we crash, I guess looking at the desktop is something to look forward to. You know, the water tower, 100 iron bars. So that's 500 iron ore. But last stream, I was just like going for the route, like non-stop. And since I got the game on PC, by the way, I was like really confused by, so customer support finally got back to me because I asked them a while ago, like, hey, so originally I had the game just on Game Pass on my Xbox, which I play in the living room. And I wanted to get it on my Switch so I could play it in my bedroom. And I messaged Gameloft support probably a month ago. And they got back to me and they said, if you buy the deluxe edition on Switch, you'll only be able to use it on the account you bought it on. So they knew that my game was on Xbox Game Pass, which is just the base game, and then I was actually able to like upgrade the version when I switched over to Steam because, you know, it had been a month, so I actually just bought it on Switch at the base game version because I didn't know if it would work or not for me to upgrade it, because it did say you can't upgrade, but what it meant when it said you can't upgrade is you can't upgrade within the system you're like already playing it on. But because I got it on a different, you know, device or whatever, I was still able to log into my save, and I got, you know, I like everything was the same except I got the cute, well, you know, like the deluxe item stuff, or which is funny because I had a lot of the items and I didn't even realize they were from the deluxe edition, but I started playing on the first week. So I had gotten them as glitches, like not even knowing that they were from the higher Founders Pack. Like I had already gotten this big candle. And I know it was like not intended now, but when I got it, you know, it was just in like one of the little purple loot bags, so I didn't think anything of it. And a few other things. I can't remember everything off the top of my head, but I was like, wait, I already had this geometric side table. I had this candelabra. That's it, actually. But I thought that was interesting. And it wasn't on this save. It was on the save that has the farm testing, because I was testing the farm spawn mechanics, like does your companion bonus stack, and it does. It's about 10% per character you get up to level 10. You get a 10% higher chance of them dropping an extra item. And I now feel like I wish I had started doing the testing and put all my friends on mining, because the star coins, once you have the pumpkin farm, like the star coins kind of like passively just come through and don't seem as important as they did before. Like before, when I could just buy the crafted items, like I didn't need as much crafting materials, so the star coins felt more important. But now I definitely want to spend more time on crafting supplies and pumpkins, and as you can see, all my pumpkin holes have filled in, so we're going to be changing out the layout of the pumpkin patch. But I still want to have like pumpkins going along here. I think that looked really nice. And maybe even a little more pumpkins on this side near the pumpkin house? I'm not sure. Wait! Oh, okay, because the game crashed, everything disappeared. Okay. Well, let's just save real quick while we're talking about it. Okay. And we go again. Might as well just put in the foliage before we do the path, because I'm probably going to be changing how I lay out the path depending on the foliage. Alright, well, I hope that your work shift is good, and if you catch the VOD later, hopefully I'll have a finished design and you can like skip to the end if you want to see how it all comes out. Because I am really feeling a creative flow in here today, and I don't think I'm gonna stop streaming until it's finished. Because I just have been I've just had this idea in my head the past few days. I think it's time for it to come into the wild and exist in the game fully. I also am going to tile this little area behind the trees so no flowers spawn here that I won't be able to get. Because that was actually happening in Peaceful Meadow, I had fruit trees over there that were blocking just a little pinch of land, and flowers were spawning in it. And then I'm also going to put the tile back here in this little area if I can. Which I'm not sure if I can, but if I can, I'm going to put it through this rock. Yes, okay. And that way, I won't have any flowers spawning in this rock that's like totally hidden and completely inaccessible. Let me just make sure. Hit all the spots. I don't want to miss out on any spawns. Okay, I think I have them all. Oh, that might be one just right there on the edge. Let's see. Yes. Basically, if a floor tile can fit in a spot, a flower can spawn there. It's a good rule of thumb. And I'm going to use one of my favorite bubble lamps back here. If it does not look like it does. About right here? Maybe here. Yeah, that looks nice. And take out this flower. And I want to just do a narrow path back here. Is going to act as the little front porch to the pumpkin house. And this fence is sort of like defining the pumpkin house's yard. If I can, I'd love to have a little path leading up to it to sort of separate it. Now it looks like it has to be a 3-tile path for it to be centered at the door, but I'm okay with that. Nice dramatic entry. And then I'm probably going to bring out this front bit a little bit farther, but I have a feeling these hydrangeas will be in the way. So for now, just put one on each side. I don't think that these will stay here, but a little thought I'm having, a little free-flowing concept phase. I'm gonna drop some over here too on this side. I just think that they're really, really pretty. Yeah, that looks nice. And while we are over here on this side, let me put in some shrubs too. Now this one is the taller shrub. And then that means that the shorter shrub is right here. Yeah. I'll change up the colors so they're not all the same. I think I'm gonna rotate these two and put this here, this here, and I want to hide that little lamp base with maybe one of those round flower shrubs. I really love them. I think they're so pretty. It's okay if it pops out into the path. I think that's just fine. Maybe not quite that much though. That's pretty far out into the path. What about... okay. What about trying that and then have this one? No? I almost think, well, I was planning on having a 3-tile path through the pumpkin area, but almost lending itself to a 2-tile. I don't really want to fight that, so let's try switching it up a little bit. And I can put a little rock to cover that base of the shrub. Where's the Frosted Heights one? I like this one because even though the snow doesn't really make sense, it's like, wait, that's 4? No way, I forgot that. All of the other rocks are 2 tiles. Okay, maybe the Forgotten Lands one. You might be thinking, are they really so different? And the answer is no, they're not, but I like to have a little variety and just little changes like different rocks in unexpected biomes I think are nice. And then, you know what? I like tall in the back. I actually hated tall in the back as a kid, so I'm quite tall. I'm 5'9", and I always had to go in the back row for photos, and I hated it. Now that I'm an adult, I do a lot of the time still because I wear high heels pretty often, and I don't mind as much, but I still don't really like it. So if we ever meet and we're doing a group photo, I don't want to go in the back. I'll do it. I always just do it anyways, but I don't really like it. But I think I just do it to make it easy. And to be fair, I don't actually want to block anybody else. Okay, and then let's use one of those little glowing Mickey light or something down there too. Yeah. A single tile there. That won't be seen. Doesn't really matter. We don't actually have to worry about where dropping any of these plants, so I think I'll put a blue star lily on the side of this and a succulent and a Mickey light right there. So I think I'm going to switch the succulent and Mickey light. You always wanted to be in the back for photos? Gosh. Are you a little shorty? That sounds like a short person problem. You know, I think it's like, so when I was growing up, I always wanted straight hair because I have curly hair. I think it's like when you're a kid, you always just want the opposite of what, like, is given. I don't know. I think I mind a lot less now because I feel like I don't have to suck in for photos or whatever in the back, which is, you know, kind of nice, I guess. Let's use the Plaza Rock. I like how it's light but still has the moss on top. I think that's really pretty for a little extra greenery and variation. Oh, and you know what I just thought of with the pumpkin decor items? I know I was saying I don't like spooky, but the pumpkin Mickey is not spooky at all. Oh, I need to go get more from Scrooge. Let's run over to the plaza real quick and I'll save my game too. Take a little peek at what we've been up to as well, just to see. I already fed the raven today. I tried 3-star meals just to see what I'd get, and he gave me a pink dream shard. So I think I may have collected all the motifs. Where am I going? Oh yeah, we're going to the wishing well, and I'm gonna save. Because we need to go get some cute Mickey pumpkins. You know, I feel like girls get growth spurts a lot younger than guys, so I was very tall for elementary school, and I don't know, then I was like taller than all the guys till probably high school, and then they started getting taller than me. .55 is a perfect height though.
Oh, good day to you.
You can always wear high heels and be cute. Okay, what are we doing? Oh yeah. I believe they are in decor. Oh, let me grab a couple of these while we're here. And then I really like these bamboo shoots. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but I love those. We're here for pumpkins though. Oh, and then these apparently are outdoor only. I didn't realize that. I want to use this topiary somewhere. It's huge. This big square edge design. I think it's so cool. So we'll definitely find a spot for that. This is blue, so I don't know, maybe. I already have a few of those. Where are the pumpkins? I thought we were able to, okay, good. Yeah, I thought we could order some of them. I have 3. I don't know why I couldn't find them before. Okay, I must have just been looking in the wrong area. Alrighty. Oh, I know this is a decorating stream, but I'm doing my Dreamlight duties and I have to check at Chez Remy to see if anyone wants food. Oh, nice. Okay. So on the Xbox controller, I figured it out. It's the select button and then the start button to instantly cook the food. So on Switch, it's the negative symbol, then the plus symbol to do this. And I was really struggling to figure out what it was on Xbox. But luckily I got it. And then I think apple pie is, I don't know if I've actually made it yet, but I'm guessing, oh. I don't have apples. We'll have to go get some. I made my, I got rid of all my other fruits so that I can make, let me just show you.
See ya.
The pastry cream and fruits really fast. Like, so it only autofills gooseberries, and that 4,432, like, basically fills my stamina bar all the way through the yellow. So I got rid of all the apples for that. So I'll go pluck some real quick and then we'll make the apple pie.
You're welcome.
Oh, and I can show you my little pumpkin patch design if you just got in. It's so fun. So here's some of my Halloween decorations. And then this was really fun to work on. And I'm still harvesting any fruit from or any vegetables from Wally's garden that aren't pumpkins. And for fall, I'm gonna have Wally's garden as a little miniature pumpkin patch. And I like to think of it as, you know how some, like, there's farm to table restaurants? So that's Remy's house. And then even though this is Wally's garden, I think of it as Remy's garden. And he uses the fresh produce for his restaurant. Donald, hello. You look so happy today. You never say that. Oh, I spoke too soon. The squirrel made him really mad. Gosh, that's so funny. Okay, so we'll make an apple pie for, I don't even remember who wanted one. Maybe Mickey? Goofy? I don't know who was in there now. I'm guessing it's apples, wheat, and butter. I don't think I've made one before. Might be apples, wheat, butter, and sugar? Oh, okay. And apparently I have made one before. Great. Easy. I remember the pie recipe, like, wheat and butter to make pies from the, like, Remy realm. Oh, it's Merlin.
Hello.
They changed seats. That's funny. You know what sometimes happens in here, which I really don't get? Like, Anna will be sitting at this table, and then Elsa will be, like, sitting over here, and it's like, what kind of drama is going on between the sisters for them to be at a restaurant and sitting, like, opposite sides of the room from each other? I feel like it's, like, some Kardashian sister stuff going on every now and then. Like, them just, like, staring at the other side of the room at each other. And, just ignore the mess. I'm just gonna pluck these yellow bromeliads because I'm saving up on them for a balloon arch, and they require 20. Okay, and I'm gonna do a bunch of them. So I've been grabbing them whenever I see them, and then also wood. And even though I really only need like dry wood and dark wood now, I have a good amount of hardwood and, you know, an endless supply of softwood. I'm still just picking it all up so more spawn. Okay, so we're back. We have pumpkins. We have Halloween decor. But you know what we don't have? A portable radio right next to me while I'm building to make the music extra nice. Let's put one down real quick. And I think it'll look nice next to this bench. Oh yeah. That like just instantly makes the mood so much better. Oh, decor, I think we found it in before when we were ordering at Scrooge's, so I'm back in decor. And I'm guessing it's just right at the bottom of the list. Because I think these are actually in the order we get them in. Yes, okay. Do I use the Anna statue out here? I haven't figured out what, yeah, I think I do. She fits in this world that I'm creating quite nicely. And even though she's a bit eerie that she's like frozen in time, I think it's pretty. It almost reminds me of like maybe a sculpture that was done in copper and it's like aged. I don't quite know where to put her, but I think she's gonna be out here somewhere. I was thinking just a pumpkin as like a little Halloween decoration in the pumpkin patch for now. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's cute. Yeah, then it still has like the blue going. Oh, but maybe... Did I have something here before? Because that looks like there was something there. I did. Okay, that was there. I don't know when that got deleted, but I like it there, so it's staying. And then this can go... This is probably easier to do with the mouse, but I'm used to using the controller. Yeah, that's cute. And then imagine like pumpkins planted. And maybe a bench here too, actually. Or what if I did like a little, I don't know, like a little table and chairs? Like a place to have a little snack? Let's try that. No, I like that chair that we first... We might have only had one of them, so we might have to do another Scrooge trip. Wait, what about this little crafted chair? Kind of cute. I never use it. The Mickey, no. Classic bench. I love the bench. I wish that we had a white bench or like could customize it. Like maybe a navy bench would look nice, but this is cool. Wait, speaking of navy, you know what I just thought of? And it would make sense to have on the pumpkin side? This blue table. And we can do some little, like gardening decor, if that makes sense. Like maybe we've got a little flower pot down here and some flower boxes. Like this is just like, okay, so we have our pumpkin patch and we're gardening. This fit here? Oh, it does. Okay. This is like really coming together. Oh, that's big. I wasn't expecting that to be so big. I think that bench looks a little bit pushed in. So maybe what I do is I put this here. Oops. Not in the sunlit plateau. Why can't, oh, there's a little rock there, like hiding. Okay, so I think I put this here, this here, and maybe a street lamp, which I lucked out and ordered these before the update. I'm so glad I did, because I think those blue lamps use aquamarine. So pretty resource intensive, but that looks nice. And let's go back to little clutter on the table. So cute. Are there any tools? I know that there's a big tool shelf. Where it is, I have no idea. Yeah, water bucket? It's not a watering can, but it's the closest we've got. This is sort of what I was picturing, but big. Needed tiny tools. Burlap bag? Also too big. This area is a pumpkin patch. Pumpkin farm. Whoa. Camera just went a little crazy there. What about art? Oh, a little vase. Okay. Work. Oh, what if we're like prize pumpkin farmers and that's like a trophy from last year's harvest festival? I think that is going to be the lore for the Forgotten Lands. Yeah. Yeah, we're trophy pumpkin farmers. Hey, it's raining. And the trophy's on the ground. Okay, better save. Gotta save all the time. Oh, Jess, I just read your chat about Remy's. I'm such a noob at streaming. Like, I know this is gonna sound a bit silly, but I'm not used to, like, talking to text. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, obviously, I watch streamers all the time, and I'll type, and, like, they talk back. But it's a bit weird to do for me. Like, I'm still getting used to it. It's not intuitive for me to be able to like read text messages and then respond with words. I know that's a bit silly, but if it ever takes me a while to respond, that is why. I'm just a noob, but that's okay. Like, we all start somewhere, I suppose, and I'm just glad I'm doing it. It's been so nice meeting people. Earlier, a new friend of mine was in the chat, Fabian, and we met through the stream, and like, now we like just talk about Disney Dreamlight Valley on Discord, and I love that. That's a big part of why I wanted to start doing it. It's like, IRL, none of my friends are playing this game, which is a shame, because I really think they'd love it, but they don't really game much, so I haven't given it a shot yet. And yeah, I just want to talk about it all the time. Like, I just think it's so fun. Here we go. Whoa, that glow? I had no idea this plant glows. Oh, Jess, thank you. Yeah, I try and say what's going on because sometimes I'll see like a cool item, but I won't know what it is. Like this little jar, I didn't really know it lit up, but if you look super carefully at it, it's actually an Edison bulb, which is kind of neat. And it only lights up at night, so when it was in the store, it didn't really look like much. I actually thought it was like a cocktail, so it could work if you were making like a, drinking area. I thought it looked like a glass of white wine with, for some reason, a black stem when I first saw it. Because when it's not lit up, it's not as obvious what it is. Oh, and I just thought of would look cute out here. So this bench was in front of Mickey's house. And I'm not sure if it's like one where we can buy more of it. I don't remember at all, but it goes with the pumpkin's color palette nicely. So maybe I'll put it right here. Like in front of the house, so, you know, like whoever ends up living here could have, oh, it'll put a table next to it with a little breakfast. Like they could have their morning coffee out here and look at the pretty view with the lake near them. Maybe I scoot this one over. Oh, but we need room for the pathway, so let's see what can fit. What can fit? Maybe... Alright, since I'm thinking about putting a bench there, perhaps this is like a less structured path, and I could use like some rocks or something there to make the path look a little wider. I don't know. Let's play with it a bit. I'm almost tempted to try the white picket fence in front of the pumpkin house, which I don't know. I'll try it. And then, can I fit a tree right there? That could be nice if I can. There is a tree that's a 4x4, but if I can put one, or 2x2, I mean, yeah, right here, and I can, but it needs to be surrounded on all sides so that it doesn't drop wood or branches, because I want to make sure all my branches are dropping in one area. I think that looks kind of cool. Can this go here? No. About... There's the flowers from... Yeah, this one's dropping wood where it is, but that's okay for now. The flowers from the peaceful meadow are all one tile, and I can fit the white daisy there, which would look nice and kind of brighten up that area. So let's grab that. Oh, and this is the flower count for the peaceful meadow. If you're ever wondering how many flowers will spawn at a time here, this is the numbers. And since I picked 2 white daisies, 2 more white daisies can spawn, and same with those purple penstemons. The red daisy's the rarest, and the yellow daisy's the most common. And now, just because I picked those, that same amount will spawn within the next hour or so. I'm still learning the spawn timers for the flowers, but they all seem to have their own unique spawn timer, which is kind of cool. I love the way these white impatiens look too. They're so pretty. I might use one over here as well. Alright, so I'll grab white impatient and a couple white daisies and a couple of these purple rising penstemons. And maybe some yellow daisies too. I don't know if I'll use all of them, but let me try this orange star lily and that green passion lily too. Okay. I want to go back over by the radio while we're building because it sounds prettier. Oh yeah, that's nice. Try and have just like peaceful sounds while I'm in the Forgotten Lands, because my first couple times in here, I was just totally on edge. It was so scary. Oh, I think I actually need to bring the radio over to the area I'm decorating in. Okay, I can do that. No problemo. Let's move that branch over there while we're working in this area. And try some pretty little single tile flowers just to see how they look. They look pretty nice. Maybe play with it a little more, maybe. The lettuce doesn't actually have to be on the grass, which is kind of neat. Maybe we try something like this, where there's a little more height. And, oh, that's. I thought that I got the lily confused with the daisy. Maybe another white flower over there. Ooh, I didn't even realize there were 3 blooms on the daisy. Kind of cool. The default doesn't show, like the default rotation doesn't show that. Nice. Oh, that looks pretty. It's just like a little garden. I'll move these out of the way. Not quite sure where I'm putting them, but maybe over here. Oh, and then this rock, like, has a secret spot. Where is it? And items can get lost in it. So I want, oh, there we go. I want to put in a nice tall flower there, so no short flowers spawn there. It'd be nice if we had a little path going from this way into the house and then little flowers around it. So let's try doing that. And I would love to do like 2 little mini sections of the white picket fence with flowers in front of it. I just kind of love that like 1950s perfect front yard aesthetic. I think it's so cute. And my mom, when we were kids, she had a little rental house and she put that in. She did the little white picket fence garden and it was really pretty and cute. She ended up selling it down the road, but I have good memories of us hanging out and helping her get the house ready for new renters when we were kids. We'd like clean it really good and put out candles, and she'd always write a little thank you note, which I just thought was so sweet. She's a really sweet lady. And a nice landlord. Oh, back when she was doing that. It was like in the 90s, and it was a little beach rental, so maybe you can imagine a 90s beach vacation and just have some good memories from that. In Florida. We live in Florida. So, Florida in the 90s was probably a lot of fun if you were... Well, it was a lot of fun as a kid, but I bet it was a lot of fun as an adult, too. I think a little lamp at the front would make sense, like, I wish that there was like one of these lights that was a little bit shorter, but not this short, like an in-between height. Like this height's actually perfect, but I don't know about the tiki torch for this area. That's kind of fun. don't think that's like the perfect lamp for the area, but kind of neat. Definitely a maybe. You know what? This little mason jar lamp reminds me of solar lights that a lot of... Oh, did I only have one of them? It reminds me a lot of solar lights that a lot of people use to line their driveways here. We've been wanting to try them. We got some a long time ago, but they were like from the dollar store and they did not work at all. But our neighbor has some that do work and they got them at Home Depot. So we need to try that again. Because they look great. Oh, these lights are so pretty. Maybe I put them behind the fence on each side. It's crazy that this is going to be the first lamp a lot of us get in the game. This like dramatic, beautiful celestial lamp is such a cool early game reward. Like, I feel like for a lot of games you have to like wait a while to get stuff that looks this nice. So it was nice that in this game we were able to get it pretty early on. You know what's weird? So I am playing with a Xbox controller on PC right now, and I'm not, even though it says hold down right trigger to zoom in, like, it doesn't work. I'm not able to zoom in while we're building. Isn't too big of a deal, but at this very moment, love to be able to get in just a little closer to see what I'm doing. Here, I'll just walk through it. That's one way to get in close. Yeah, there's room to walk through. That's good. They definitely have improved the lightning storms with this update. The thunder and lightning like definitely isn't too much anymore. I like the sound effects too. I think it sounds really pretty. The white picket fence is working for me. I don't know if I'll keep it, but for now, I like it. Alright, let's put some flowers out front. And maybe we can fit some of those flower shrubs too. We'll see. Maybe if I bring this all the way up, the shrub could like overlap behind it. Let's see. It's so nice that all the foliage is free. Little vibe going. Nice little flow here. Like, as I place things down, ideas just sort of seem to come in naturally. Like, I wasn't expecting to have these lamps right at the edge, but they make sense. It's like, you know, fence post lamps. And then it looks like this fence isn't pulled in quite far enough. There we go. That's better. And I don't know about that plant. Let's try the hydrangeas again. Really like these, so put them right at the front. And then I think I'll get another one of those little mason jar lights to act like a solar lamp at the entrance, and it can just go opposite, like right there. And something with some height behind those hydrangeas. So what about instead of the blue star lily, the green star lily for like a little bit of color change? Yeah, I like that. Do I have another one already out? No. Nope, it's the one next to it. What fits? Doesn't fit. I think I want more of those white daisies to go there. Let's try the yellow though. Like sneak behind this tree to check. A bit thin. I'm trying to remember if there's any other... Oh, it might not even need it though. Like a little bit of breathing room never hurt anybody. Or, second thought, what if instead of being right at the front, he's like, oh, okay. Oh yeah, I think that's cute. I wonder who's gonna live here. Whoever it is, they like gardening. They have loads of little flower pots at their windows and in front of their house, so definitely want to make sure they have plenty of flowers. And then let me see if I have any more green passion lilies in here. No. I do have these cute purple bellflowers. Oh, and yes, I do. Okay, perfect. And I think the seaweed looks kind of nice. I just remembered I was playing with that before and I liked it. Okay, so first things first, let's drop in. Maybe it'll drop. I think if I stand right on the spot, it'll drop where I want it to. Let's try dropping green star lily here. Over quite a bit. Oh, weird. Bring it. Nudge it in a bit. Might have to do it in build mode. Oh no. Perfect. Oh no. Okay. Well, whatever. How do I bring this in? Not totally sold on that bench. The bench might move, but I do like the color of it. Alright, so now I want to run back over to Scrooge's to get another one of these little mason jar lights. Oh, let's save while I'm in here. Hey! I completed a mission. That's great. And I don't think we actually have enough pumpkins in stock to make 20 star coins, so I'll have to plant those soon. That'll help me visualize that garden area too. Okay, where am I going? Oh yeah, map. And I can buy another mason jar. Oh, Jess, yeah, for the zoom button on here, it says... I think it'll be the same control for camera. So for this... Wait, how do I get to it? For this camera mode, right here, yeah. So on this style, it says right trigger and then zoom in and out with the right analog stick. But for some reason, I think it's just, so with the PC, I'm not actually playing on Xbox. So on Xbox, I think it would work perfectly, but on the PC, I had to like manually bind the controls, which really is not in my wheelhouse. I think I was a little bit like outside of my comfort zone because I was in like the controller settings and I was having to go through and try and figure out. So right trigger is tab, and I think what I can do is, I noticed within controller section there were like 2 different buttons for the right trigger, so I need to see on P, like without the controller. Oh man, even it trying to talk about it now is like just so over my head. I'll have to have my husband look at it later. I don't even know. He's into video games too, so maybe he'll have an idea of what to do. I love the Switch controller. Actually, so when I was first playing with it earlier, by the way, if you still have clothes in your windows, don't buy them, because once you run out, like, they don't repeat. So let's say I buy this dress, it'll never go in the window again. And a bunch of players are having this thing where they have empty windows, and I think that is a bummer. So what I did was I bought all of the, let me hop into my clothing section. I bought all of the dresses that are like more ornate, and unfortunately I was buying these kind that for a little bit, but then I realized what was going on and I stopped buying them. And I really wish I had left these in the store because they're so pretty and I think that they would look nice in the window. But these are really easy to recreate in the Touch of Magic tool. Like the black dress, let me just show you. This black dress that's in the window right now, there's no reason to buy it really from Scrooge because, I'll just make it real quick. So there it is. And now I have it. Which I think is kind of crazy. But you know what I would do with it if I... Now I'm feeling like a bit creatively inspired. So we're just gonna sidetrack right here. A little bit of an ADD moment. So when you start with the shape, the gradient tool, it's kind of like doesn't match the dress perfectly, but then if you go into these options and press the globe tool, it'll make it huge and have like this very dramatic ombre effect. And I think maybe doing like, I mean, I love green, but maybe a midnight ombre would look really pretty here. And push it all the way down to the hem. Press this duplicate button back out. Oops. It creates a copy of it. Slide it over. And then you can basically just perfectly copy the... I'm just trying to get the line just so, just a nudge over. Ah, here, that's close enough. Oh, and then I'll press duplicate again, or mirror, I guess is probably a better name for it. And so quickly and easily, I'm able to replicate. Oh no, it did the glitch again. Well, I really like this dress, so I'm gonna just make an outfit and screenshot it because I think it looks so pretty. There's this Dreamlight... Oh, that's cute. There's a Dreamlight dress-up challenge going on right now. Oh, I don't like the mask. I think it's too scary for me. But there's a Dreamlight dress-up challenge going on right now, and you can send in your designs to win an Xbox, a really pretty Disney Dreamlight Valley themed Xbox. Okay, so I'm gonna let this sit for a second, and maybe the autosave gods will shine on me because I'm obsessed with this little outfit. It's so elegant in the rain too, just dramatic. Maybe that. I mean, I'm pretty sure it is gonna crash, but well, it kind of technically already has crashed, but you know, a girl can dream, right? Like it might save. These glasses are so strange to me. I guess they're like futuristic maybe? Like maybe that's what the glasses of the future will look like? Probably more like these, I think. I like the just basic black ones. Oh, my little pet's there. Alright, so maybe we lucked out. Oh, I'm gonna have some of my Gatorade. Oh, do I have any rings too while we're in here? Enchanted blue pumpkin ring. Oh, it's so pretty. It's perfect for the dress. I mean, you can't really see it, but you and I know it's there. Okay. And then, I mean, gosh, I'm probably wasting my time. Like, I don't think it's gonna save it all, but why not? Let's do some blue hair too, to match it. Oh yeah. Maybe black and blue hair? A little bit goth for Halloween? Or like a really deep, like, purple? Kind of, you know what? It's almost like a reverse of the dress's ombre, because the dress goes blue up to black and now the hair is going black up to blue. Whoa, these are some curls. They like totally cut into their wings. That's amazing. I just unlocked that from Scrooge like today or yesterday. I don't remember. I love this candy hair. I think it's so cute. I think the hair closest to mine might be like this one. But I don't like those bangs that much, so I don't really use that hairstyle too often. This one's cute. I think though, because she has a blue headband, we reverse it and have black on top and then blue peeking out. Okay, let's see. Not really, it sort of blends in. Maybe like white hair? Or just all blue and then like it just sort of lightly lightens, yeah. I think that's nice. Okay. Alright, let's see how it goes. Maybe we saved. Maybe. Oh! This is the original map of the game, by the way. This is off of Gameloft's website. And I think what's really cool about it is you can kind of see where the sunlit plateau is. There's the Balboa tree or Baobao tree. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce it. So that's sunlit plateau. You see where the plaza is, Peaceful Meadow, Dazzle Beach, and Forest of Valor, but we can't see the Forgotten Lands or Frosted Heights or the Glade in this image. So I'm kind of thinking that when this was drawn, those areas of the map did not exist yet, which is like a fun little bit of game lore. You know what? Actually, so Jess, I am the video that did the interview with Junimo on creating the lace. I can do a little tutorial on that. A simple one though, because I have not figured out how to rotate motifs with this controller, but next time I'm on Switch, if they patch it, because basically the reason why I got it on PC was because the Switch was crashing. Oh good, most of the dress saved. So let's go somewhere pretty in the background and then we'll do the lace design real quick. And then if you have any questions, I'll make sure I'm looking at the text and I can do my best to help you. Junimo is an incredible teacher and I've had a lot of fun playing with the lace design since doing the interview. Okay, so first things first, I want to change my hat to be those glittery, they do glitter quite a bit, so maybe these ears. I don't know, they're so glamorous though. They are a bit distracting though while we're doing it, so let's just do simple wizard hat. That's pretty. And then we can make the lace. Oops, wrong area. Okay. So let's do like a lace neckline on this dress. So first thing, on this character's skin tone, we're going to use the pink. But if, I've been playing around with some of the other skin tones and they each available skin tone in game does have colors that work for it, which is really nice. And let's go to the pink because it really is perfect for this one. And then I like to put it on globe, and even though that's like quite low cut, it gives us a little bit more like forgiveness for the design, which is nice because when we're doing the gradients, I actually learned another way to do it where it can kind of create a double version. Oh, I can't rotate it. So just imagine instead of just the light. So cleavage would be a little bit darker at the bottom, and then it lightens up at the top. So let me just go back and show what I'm doing. So for the lower layer of the cleavage, we use this longer gradient. And I'm just gonna take it into globe as well, so it kind of like matches it, and take it down pretty low. We're gonna use the cutout tool, and then that kind of just like creates like a bit of a shadow at the lower part of the cleavage, and then I guess negligee, is that? No, that's not the word. I'm trying to think of like a decoupage? No, I'm not sure what it is. So this is basically, this is just the thinner of the two. So it's not going to be quite as dramatic. And we'll start this one here. Oops. And it just creates like a little bit more depth. Now, ideally, what you'd be doing on your game is have this one, instead of it starting down here, you'd flip it upside down and it'd be coming from the top off the neckline. Now, I'm not able to do that right now because I just don't know how to, which isn't a great reason. So I'm gonna do it the normal way, but just if you're following along, you can try doing that where you flip it. You use 2 layers, so one starts from the bottom and then you turn it upside down and have the other one start on the top. So like a slightly darker color down here and then a lighter color coming down from the top. Looks really nice. But for now we'll just do it the normal way. And you know what's interesting? Because we chose the black dress, maybe if I take off, no, so the black is almost creating a shadow at the neckline, which I wonder, is that because it's a black dress or is that new since the update? Maybe Gameloft didn't love the full neckline exposure, which, you know, I get that. And they created it so the neck does that little bit at the top, but that doesn't matter because we are gonna lace it, so it'll just look like a natural part of the lace. And then we'll hop into floral to get that really pretty lace pattern, put it on cutout, and you can just experiment with like different sizes. Again, rotating them will make it look more natural, but not, oh, I just figured out a way to rotate it that I don't really think is intended, but it does work for what I'm doing, which is fine. Oops. And back out. Oh, I appear to have turned off the cutout. Okay, there we go. Oops. So it's just the scissor tool for it. Yeah, exactly. So the 2 gradients would blend, the lighter one coming off the top so it matches the skin tone, and then the lower gradient slightly darker to create the shadow of the skin. That's just like if you have enough layers too, because it obviously does take you know, an extra layer to be able to do that. And we definitely can run out of layers with this. And since I'm not able to rotate them, I'm gonna use a couple different motifs in here to make it look like less repetitive. Here we go. And we're not gonna lace it all the way down. The magic comes in the next step. The touch of magic, little bit of touch of magic. Alright, so this part is fun. And it doesn't always have to be the same. You can play around with different necklines. So you could do something like this and create kind of a unique neckline. Oops. Just rotated that a little bit. Oh no, I fully deleted them. Oops. Okay. So I created a neckline for a blue dress that did something kind of similar to Elsa's friendship gift dress where it created like little triangles coming in. I want to try and repeat that now. I'm not going to touch it again because the controls are being a little bit wonky for me, so I'm just going to kind of like manually do each one. But you can get creative with this and do any shape that you think is cool. Like there's a lot of room for creativity with the Touch of Magic tool for sure. And then just to cover it all, then just to cover it up, I'll just use like a big square cutout. We don't want the side boob going, that's not appropriate. Actually still a little bit more exposed than I'd like. Obviously, like, just whatever's comfortable for you is great. But I like that. It kind of has like a star effect. Now, I am going to add a little bit more lace there. And I haven't noticed the order mattering too much. Whoa, I didn't mean to press that. Or, you know what I think I'm gonna do instead of lace here? Let me delete this layer. Actually no, I'm gonna leave that. But what I'm also gonna do is you can add in a mesh layer, like where it just kind of looks like maybe we're using a... Oh, let's do a blue mesh to match the bottom of the dress. So we could do this. And bring it down to here. Oh wait, too low. One up. And then it creates almost like there's a blue fabric mesh in between the lace. And I'm gonna do another one at the upper part. So it could just be natural skin, but if you want to have a colored mesh fabric, you just have to bring that gradient layer underneath the cutouts for it to work. So I'm gonna make it really tiny because I just want it coming off right there. And this is gonna be a bit delicate. Do two. And then I'm gonna drag them down right above the flesh layer. I think that's worked last time. Here we go. Got the right one, and then let's just get the left one here. Oh, whoa. I don't know if this happens to you where it just like yeets itself really far. But I love that. I think it just like that little bit of blue peeking out looks really pretty. And then I think I'm going to do it on the shoulders too. And now we have a really cute outfit to decorate Forgotten Lands in. Just a little hint of the blue for what I like. And oh, I'm going to do the duplicate again. Oops, nope, not that button. That button. So it does it on the other side to match it perfectly. Double check. Oh. Okay, yeah. Just me, or is it not really showing up there? Yeah, there, that's better. covering this one a little bit too. Okay, and then we'll just drag these down as well. It's almost like you got a blue mesh shirt on underneath the dress. Or just like a really elegant fabric. And it's so subtle. I mean, it doesn't really need those meshes. I just kind of like it. You know what? It's a little bit like, you almost can't even see the lace. Let's go into the selfie mode and see if it shows that way. Oh yeah, okay. Whoa, what'd I do? That side doesn't look good. Here we go. Okay. I think I'm gonna submit this into the contest. And let's try... I have a feeling they're gonna like the borders that say the game name on it. So for a little bit of like extra luck, I'm gonna put... Oops. The game name. What do I press for the picture? Alright, we need UI. What button do I press to take the photo? Okay, looks like play. Did I do it? Nope. I couldn't figure it out, but that's okay. I took some screenshots. Hey! Look at my light, it's blue! Above my well. Didn't that used to be reddish pink? That's definitely purple blue. Whoa. I wonder... Is your light blue? Oh yeah, we can drag to rearrange layers. And oh, that's a good tip to make the clothes inside the house, because I guess there's less to load. That makes a lot of sense, because outside it has to render all of this decoration. Maybe even inside in an empty room. Alright, let's head back up to Forgotten Lands. You can- oh my god, it's already looking so much better with the blue trees. Make sure we got the music playing, we don't want any scary sounds. Fence is looking very nice, and I just realized I don't think we ever bought- oh no, we did buy the mason jar! Okay, so we have our little solar light gonna go right there. Which is funny, because Forgotten Lands is not exactly, like, the best area for solar lights, but, you know, it gets sun actually, there's really nice sun. I don't know if any of you have ever played. At 5 a.m., the Forgotten Lands is lit up like a Christmas tree. It is so bright at 5 a.m. in the Forgotten Lands. I don't know why, but that 5 a.m. sunlight pierces through the darkness and it is beautiful. It's so pretty. I have to do a 5 a.m. stream someday. I can't plan for that because, like, I don't normally wake up at 5 a.m. but if I do it, if you're subscribed, you'll see when, like, the VOD comes up. I can't imagine many people would be awake for it. It would be so, like, impromptu. But, I don't know. I might even just, like, if I do it, I would probably just make it, like, a regular video because I'd hate for anyone to, like, feel obligated to set an alarm for that. That's, like, so early. I don't know. I like it when I, like, randomly wake up at 5 a.m. sometimes, though, and get to see the sunrise. Just have a nice cup of coffee and, like, take it slow. This feels nice. Nothing to do. Not a care in the world at 5 a.m. just me and coffee and a slow sunrise. I was thinking the seaweed could be in here, but I don't really feel like it's doing anything for me. Take it out. What if I put it actually next to there? Yeah, that works. Okay. Maybe a purple flower? Oh, okay. Yeah, that looks good. Do I have any more of the purple flowers out? No, but I do have more in my pocket, I think. I don't. Maybe in here? Yes, very nice. Okay. Oh, and purple hydrangea too. Okay, let's drop these down. This is kind of my flower staging area. Just didn't mean to eat that. Those are supposed to be my succulent. Okay. Oh, I saw that you said you didn't know you could drag your designs. You can also drag to rearrange your inventory. It's just the select button, and the only thing is it has to be right on a spot or it won't like stick. So like you have to line it up perfectly with the square for it to stay put. But I really like it. I usually keep my food down here, but for the cookie challenge I just have loads of extra food right now. So we'll just eat that. And because usually I just like my gems on this row, and random stuff that I'm, you know, just gathering while playing go in these top rows, and then resources that I'm continuously getting are at the bottom. So I have like dark wood to like dry wood, and then these are the rest of the resources I gather. So that. It's probably a little bit extra time, but I like doing it because it just makes it easy for me to like look and see like, okay, I have everything I need. Yes, let's go. Do you think this path looks a bit thin? I think... So I was planning on just having it as a 3-tile path, but... Or a 2-tile path, I mean, but it does look a bit thin as a 2-tile, so I think I'm going to keep it as a 3. Like most of the other paths that I use in this area. They're all 3-tile. And then I think in the plaza I did 4-tile paths, because it's like, it gave it like a more grand feel, like big wide pathways. But I think 3-tile is just right for Forgotten Lands. And then I want to use, there's some kind of like loose rocks, and there's these frosted ones that look blue. So maybe I put them here to kind of like, because that corner's a bit off looking to me, but I think if I just use some like actually, you know what, there's this YouTuber named Barb Plays Games, and she made a video where she dropped these pebbles, or the stones, on a corner, and it looked really nice, and you can still walk through them because the big landscaping rocks, like Where is one? Like this one, you can't walk through it, so it can be a bit cumbersome to do these rocks as like pathway lining, but these don't get in our way. So I think that is just so clever. And then in my own game, after seeing that, I've been experimenting with dropping like the ginger looks nice on the dirt paths as like an edge. Or last time we did the Forgotten Lands, I totally removed the design, but I did the gold brick path with gold bars as a liner, and I think the iron bars would look really nice in here as a liner too, but I really need to save my iron right now because I'm saving up to build a city core area for Wally, and it is very resource intensive. Like I've been doing so much mining for iron. It takes 500 iron ore to make the water tower, but let me just show you in the background. Oh, you can barely see it, but there's the water tower back there, and it's massive, and I think it was worth it. Initially I was planning on having a bunch of those towers to look like a city skyline, and a bit I hope to someday, but that'll take probably like a year to get enough iron to do that, which is crazy. I'm in the Discord, the like Disney Dreamlight Valley, or Disney Dreamlight Valley Discord, and I put in a bunch of requests for Gameloft to return the ability to purchase crafted items from Scrooge. I really miss that. So if any of you are feeling, you know, like you miss being able to order crafted items from Scrooge too, you know, you can let Gameloft know. Just file a support ticket or put it in the suggestions page on the Discord, because I think they do listen to us. I think they want the players to be happy. And I know a lot of players really miss that feature and would like to see it returned. I certainly would. I like decorating. I mean, I know it's a farming game, but like for me, the decorating is the most fun. I've been doing a lot of resource grinding lately, which isn't, you know, my favorite way to play a game. But everybody's different, and what was nice about the way it was set up before is you had to do a bit of resource collecting to be able to craft it the first time, but then once you crafted it, you could just order more, and that felt like a nice, you know, payoff for all the work it took to get it in the first place. Of course, that's just my opinion. You know, everybody's gonna have their own play styles and enjoy different aspects of the game. And as long as you're having fun, that's the most important part for sure. Oh, let's add more of these glowing things. I love the glowing lily pads. Yeah, like so they did add a new, it would be nice if they at least made the crafting easier. They did add in a like new mining rocks, which I guess in their minds, like someone was saying that they think that that was like to soften the blow of removing the ability to, but for me that just means like, well, I still have to click the buttons constantly. Like maybe if they, instead of like, you know, 50 iron bars to craft the water tower, it was like 10. You know what I mean? Like, because that's still a lot of iron ore. That's still like 50 iron ore, but it's just 10, 10 would be ideal for me. I don't really want to have to hit rocks more than 50 times or whatever. A lot. Yeah, and that's just me. You know, everybody's gonna kind of do their own thing for it, of course. It was kind of crazy. It became like a very heated... I did a post on the Discord that said, like as the title, do not update. The patch notes didn't include that they've removed the ability to purchase crafted items from Scrooge. Like, I didn't know when I updated it, and I figured a lot of other people didn't know too. So I just was like letting people know, and I figured that title would be like edgy, so it would get some eyes, but it ended up being like over 1,500, 1,500 something replies, and people were very passionate about it. Like it was wild. I had to just kind of shut it off because I don't know. A lot of people like weren't very nice about it. Like they were saying, this isn't a game for you if you don't want to farm, which I don't know. I was just like, y'all are crazy. I'm out of here. I'm just gonna go play a fun Disney video game and chill. I don't know if you guys saw that or like even in the Discord. The Discord, that's like a really poor example of what the Discord's normally like very nice and a great community, and most of the people in the comments were really nice. I just you know, I was probably just feeling a bit sensitive that day or whatever, and you know, sometimes I'm sensitive and I just want to be around really positive, nice stuff. I think we all have that. I don't know what I'm doing with this ice. I'm just kind of on like a little journey here I didn't expect to go on, but I'm not hating it. I think I had initially planned on using the shell furniture here. Oh, and I was gonna put in, I totally forgot about it, the pink lights. Yeah, so I had automatic updates turned on, and I thought I had them turned off, but they definitely are off now. So like next time there's a patch, I'm just gonna like read the comments because I thought the patch notes would like say everything that was going on in the patch, but it turned out it didn't. So just in the future, I'm gonna read all the like posts the day of and then go from there, because like realistically I still would have, I mean I definitely still would have updated, but I would have, like you said, I would have ordered a bunch of stuff from Scrooge's first. Just, you know, maybe it would have taken me like an extra day or two to craft all the items I wanted, but you know, I still would have updated. I just would have liked a heads up. Just would have liked a heads up. And I think that was kind of the sentiment of a lot of people, that they just wished that, you know, it said that somewhere before the update, before updating. And I did a post on, it was my first community post, so on YouTube, you need 500 subscribers to be able to do a community post, which is like when you see, you know, a creator that you follow post something like a poll. I feel like I see a lot of polls on your feed. And I made a poll because I figured, well, I'm always seeing polls, so maybe they show the polls more frequently than other types of posts. Like, I don't know, it was my first one. but I think people saw it. I don't know how many, but I hope it like helps some people. I think I worded it like, what do you wish you had bought from Scrooge's shop before updating? And it was like layup post. I don't remember what the other ones were. Oh, gazebo. And then someone in the comments put chess, and yeah, the crafted chess. I didn't even think of those till I read that comment. So I guess everybody kind of was in the same boat though. I love this big flower bush. I think it's so pretty. Yeah, it was cool doing my first community post though. I gotta do another one. I just like don't really know. Well, like I was saying earlier, Jess, I'm so new to streaming. I did it a couple times for Animal Crossing, but like I don't think I ever had any actual viewers during the streams. Like if you look back on the views, it looks like people maybe watched it eventually, which was cool. Like I did, it's so silly. I actually did Animal Crossing speed runs a couple times. Like I used to play a lot of Animal Crossing, and I was getting a bit, I guess, bored. I don't know. I just wanted like a new challenge in the game. So I started doing speed runs and trying to, you know, get to 5 stars as fast as I could. And I ended up making like some funny looking islands, but it wasn't like how with Disney Dreamlight Valley where I get to interact with you guys. It was more like just me, frankly, I think I was kind of depressed. It was during 2020, I think I started, and like early 2021, so things weren't like super easy at the time. And you know, I think right now I'm just in like a much happier place. Like life feels a lot easier now, and I'm really grateful for that. I hope that that's true for y'all too, that just things are getting a little easier, just a little nicer. I know it's not, you know, probably not going to be for everybody, but this game's really relaxing for me. And Animal Crossing was really relaxing for me and definitely gave me a lot of comfort then too. I think that, you know, I've played video games since I was a kid, and they've always brought me comfort and made me feel like, especially simulation games, like The Sims I think was the first game I ever spent a lot of time in, and it's just like really relaxing to get to make the worlds just how I'd like them to be. And I think that's a big part of why I'm making the Forgotten Lands not scary, is I just, like, I don't like scary things, and I get to craft this world to be the way that I like it, like for me. And, you know, in a lot of video games, it's not really possible to do that, like outside of simulation games. So I think that's why they're my favorite. I'm gonna pick up those flowers and put in some of the big frosted trees. Oh, am I out of inventory space? No. Okay, good. So I'll set in some trees. These again, I really love walking through canopies. They're a bit difficult to design around because the leaves get in the way, but then when I'm actually playing, I get to enjoy those dramatic pathways, and I love it. Really love it. So tuck that one in a bit, and we'll put another one here. I'm actually gonna scoot it in a little bit. We'll just move that flower for now. I love these green flames, by the way. I think they look so nice. You know what? I want to show you guys something. So, the star path, even though I'm going through all of it, I've made a decent profit just on the free path. And since I don't really like scary stuff, I don't know if I'm actually gonna upgrade for this one. Now, I do really like these floating candles. I think that those are very pretty. So they're kind of like the only item on the path that I want. Like, this is pretty cool, this Well of Souls, but we basically have that with the green fire throughout the Forgotten Land, so as long as whenever we get the ability to remove the fire, I don't remove all of it, I basically have that. And then this window's very nice, but it's also super similar to the purple one we unlocked just through our basic leveling up. And I don't want this scary tree. I deleted all the trees that look like that. And I don't want this coffin because that's morbid. And that's just like not my cup of tea. So I don't think, I mean, this throne is cool too, but again, I don't know if I'd actually use it. So I'm kind of thinking I just keep the profit from the free part of the path and, you know, not pay for the premium. Now, it is like last time where you can basically come out on top about 100 moonstones, but if you don't upgrade at all, you come out on top like maybe 1,000. I didn't just count them, but there's free. Let me just check it. Oops, I just took a screenshot. So on here, let's see. So I won 200. This is just from the free. So I got 200 plus 200, 400, 600. So I'm on top. I'm up 900 moonstones, which is really good because eventually they're gonna add in like paid content. Like I just went to, I don't remember it all off the top of my head, but on the Gameloft like website, I was just reading through it. I typed in moonstones. This was when I actually was making that video for the last star path because I was a bit confused on what was going on with the last page of the star path. So I typed in moonstones and there was like a support article about what they'll be using the moonstones for, you know, down the road, like next year once the game's live. And characters were on the list, so I think I want to save up as many moonstones as I can for when the game's live and all those new storylines are coming out, because I'd like that. Now, last star path I loved. Let's just run over to it. I mentioned I'm doing the city area for Wally. I love the car and the motorcycle, so in that case it was totally worth it to me because I'm definitely going to use a lot of them. But the city core area really looks like a mess right now, but it's going to be cool eventually. Trust. I used gold bars on the road to make it look like a street lane. That's kind of fun. Yeah, so that's just something to keep in mind. I mean, obviously, like, if you want the spooky stuff, like, then it's totally worth it. It's just like, you know, for star paths, if you don't love the furniture, like, or you know, clothes or whatever. If they're not for you, there's no reason to get them if you don't think you'll use them. Or, so I shouldn't say that. So there's a style of video gameplay that's completely valid, which is completionism, and in that case, then, you know, you probably do want them, even if you won't use them. And I get that. I'm still working on my Zelda Breath of the Wild completionist log. I want to get all the photos of every item in the game at my compodium. And I'm still working on it, like, several years later, so I get that. And I think that's definitely a fun style of play too, so certainly a good use of time as well, and worth getting it if that is your playstyle for this game. I don't know if we're gonna be able to see this street lamp, but we might. Sort of just picturing using the blue street lamps in this general area. Oh, the window has moving shadows behind it? That's... Alright, so that's really cool, but also I think would, like, jump scare me. It's really cool and sounds super scary. Hey, you know what I just noticed? This song playing? I don't think is streamer friendly. Do I still have that setting on? Okay, I do. Just in case, I'm gonna change this because actually, the last stream I got my first copyright claim and I don't actually know what that means at all, or like what I'm supposed to do about it. So I saw the notice and it's on my last decorating stream and I literally don't know what to do about it. Like, I just have ignored it because it stressed me out. I was like, oh no, I'm breaking the rules. I'm sorry, YouTube. And then I just like never looked at it again and tried to forget it happened. Like, I probably need to do something about that, but I just like don't know what. So I'm totally ignoring it. I just remembered it now that I'm talking about it. I think it's because it's like one of those where in the background it's been like a minor panic in the back of my head. Like, I don't want to get the channel shut down. Like, I'm finally, you know, like pursuing this dream of mine since like high school of having a YouTube channel that I like actively post content on. And I don't know, I'm like 33 now? 34? Jeez, where does the time go? And you know, I'm finally doing it, so I don't want to get in trouble with YouTube. Have it removed. Because I don't even think you're allowed to make a new one if it gets removed. I think you're supposed to just like, you know, stop. Like, stop using it? I'm not sure, actually. But I wouldn't be surprised if the expectation is like you just stop making YouTube videos if you get in trouble. I don't know. I was thinking about doing a video on how to stream Disney Dreamlight Valley on Switch because it was like a bit hard for me to find how to do that. And I figured like other people might be wondering how to do that too. But I'm not sure. Like so what I ended up doing was like just looking up videos like how to stream on Switch, which I think is what most people would do. That's how I found it. But at first I was searching like how to stream Disney Dreamlight Valley on Switch, and I couldn't find anything. So I don't know, maybe that's something I'll do too. Alright, well, learning that the floating candles are only for inside does make me less... Like, that makes them a little less appealing, because I don't feel like there's a lack of, like, inside decor. Like, I'm very happy with the indoor decorating option, so I feel like I'm doing good there. And, I don't think I'd miss it. Alright, let's see if I can fit one more of those big trees right here. I can. Nice. Okay. Oh, those are so cool. Hmm. Kind of want it to look like a bit staggered. Like maybe someone's on like a study break or working like a lawyer or something. And they're doing a little extra work on their lunch break. Or maybe Merlin is...
Wonder what Goofy's up to.
Doing a little research here. This area kind of suits Merlin a bit with all this blue. Alright, I think we need another tree to overhang, like... See this gap? Kind of want to put a tree here. I like how this looks, though. So from this angle, it looks really nice. Alright, let's see if I can fit one more. I'll just move this, I don't know, here for now. It's not going to stay there. And I'll move maybe that. I might need to go where that stuff is, but maybe not. Doesn't really look like I can fit 3 there. Can I get this tree to overhang farther down? See, when I rotate it, the leaves like face different ways. That does look like it's the widest right there. Okay. Yeah, I think a tree needs to go... Let me zoom in. I need some height right here. But if I put a big tall tree right there, we won't be able to see the house. What to do? Maybe a... You know what I just thought of could bring in some height, and I haven't tried it yet? there's this giant light that is outdoor only. I don't know. It's cool, but I don't think it's for this area. Okay, yeah, that's probably not it. I could do another lamppost there. That'll bring in some light and some height. I'm just gonna move this seaweed out of the way. And change out this street lamp with the blue one. Oh yeah. There we go. Let's do the walk. Gotta do the walkthrough again. That's what it's all about. Also, I want to change my hat. I don't like how big that hat is. I think I want to wear a different dress too. Pretty. Oh, this is the neckline I was talking about that I was trying to create the other day. I think that's really cool, and I'll show you my version of this like star neckline. I was able to do this, which isn't the same, but it kind of has that similar, almost like icicle neckline. It's kind of fun. And then this dress I did too, with the lace. You know what I just thought of? So this one's bust line is similar to the Frozen bust line. This is my favorite dress I've made. It's so wild, but I love this neckline, the square. I think it's really fun. And it's almost like Scrooge is glitched, and there's a little heart on the back too. The wings are blocking it, but it was really fun to make. I just sort of like went wild with the Touch of Magic tool. Absolutely wild. And then I was gonna do, and I might still do it, I was gonna do a stream where I showed how to make some cosplay. Like this is Nightmare Before Christmas, the Sally. I might still do that. And then I was trying to make like almost like an I Dreamed of Jeannie outfit. Let me pull. The pants I used for it are here. And take off sweater. And it's not I didn't quite get the colors right for the torso. And I almost feel like I need to figure out how to make like a belly button, because the stomach's a bit strange. But overall, kind of has a cool like streetwear look to it. That turtleneck top does sit a bit wonky, but oh no! It did the thing! We're locked in. We are fully trapped in wardrobe right now. That is a shame. Do I have a raven yet? I've been feeding. I have a raven as a pet! Oh my gosh, yes! I've been feeding it. Yay! Hey, buddy. Whoa, there's two! One just flew by there. It's the same one. Oh, that's cool. I finally got a crocodile. They are so hard to feed. They are so skittish, and the raccoons are so skittish. The foxes are pretty easy. I'm surprised I don't have more fox pets. I'm decent at feeding those. Oh, there's one. Okay, they're just not all next to each other. There's a little calico rabbit. I love that one. Alright, well, looks like I have to back out again. Actually, I'm gonna let it sit here for a second because we did so much building. I'm very nervous about closing this menu right now because I'm afraid we'll lose all that build progress I didn't save before going into close. Oh, this does have a, oh my gosh, I could change the colors to do a jasmine. Princess, I love Princess Oh my gosh, Jess. You just inspired me to create, I haven't figured out what to do with Peaceful Meadow till this very second. The courtyard for Jasmine's castle is one of the most beautifully animated landscapes I've seen in my entire life. That white wooden bird cage and the fountain, and she's got Raja walking around. A Princess Jasmine Peaceful Meadow. What do you think? Is that the play? And I can use those beautiful hedge topiaries, the Mickey gold fountain. Hopefully they get the water working on that soon. Beautiful, colorful flowers, lots of green, lots of manicured topiaries and hedges. I'll have to rewatch the movie to get more into the Jasmine Courtyard. I feel like there's like gold accents. That could be really fun to create. Because right now my Peaceful Meadow is just like, I don't know, it's just got some chests and like fruit trees. And the fruit trees would make sense for a royal courtyard because there's, you know, lots of opulence. Scar walking around could sort of like give Raja vibes. I mean, I know lions, tigers, whatever, you know. Big cats, it's fine. And I think eventually they will bring in Jasmine. I mean, I don't know. But, I mean, why not? Everybody loves Aladdin. It's like one of the best movies ever. I love it. I love the carpet. Oh my gosh. Imagine if we get mounts and we could ride on carpet. That would be so cool. I keep hoping we get a monorail system, like where we can like lay tracks around and just like ride a little miniature monorail. I think that'd be really fun, but I don't know that that would like be feasible. But like riding around on carpet would be so cool. Yo, the raven just came right up close into the screen. That's so cool to have the pet raven. That was so fast. Like I feel like normally it takes me feeding them like, I don't know, 10 times before they'll become my pet. But that one I probably only fed like once or twice, and that had to have been, I mean, it was within this week, and I don't think they come that often. So it's here today because we just saw a second one fly by. I must have fed it twice. And you know what's interesting? I fed both pets today 3-star meals, and on the first day, I'm pretty sure I fed them both 5-star meals, so that pet was just tamed with 1 5-star meal and 1 3-star meal, which I can say never happens, like, to me at least. Like, everywhere I've read online it says, like, feed them their favorite food and they'll be tamed faster, but the foxes, I've been feeding them white sturgeon since the beginning of the game, and I still don't have all the foxes. Actually, recently, so let me just look at the companions again real quick. So, the blue fox I don't have. But I'm still feeding that one white sturgeon, but these 3 foxes I've been feeding salmon so they drop an iron bar because Mama needs iron. These foxes are probably sad that I need it so much because I haven't been giving them the white sturgeon treatment. Alright. I think we've waited long enough. I'm gonna exit the game. Oh. I hope it's saved. I really do. We definitely gave it like 5 minutes to autosave while we were just sitting there. Yeah, I think a Jasmine Peaceful Meadow inspired by you. Oh, that you think there's a glitch with some of the pets? It could be. Could be, although I've been reading other people saying it can take like over 10 to 15 times and it's just like random. Because I did get that white raven, I'm pretty sure the second time feeding him, which is the fastest I've ever gotten a pet. Oh my gosh, this is a really good sign. It fully saved. It has to have. Okay. Let's head over. Also, I'm gonna put on that dress with the leaf design on it because the stomach coloring I did on that shirt is bothering me. I don't want to look at it. It needs a belly button. Where's her tummy? Okay. Yeah, I like this. I think it's really pretty. And I think we'll do gold treasure necklace and gold glasses. Yes. Okay. Perfect. Should we change the eyeshadow color too while we're here? Just real quick. Real quick. I want to do like a light. That's pretty. I wish I was good at doing my makeup. Like, I think it'd be so cool to be able to do my makeup like this. Maybe, okay, what if I do light on the inside and then darker on the outside? I don't know. Oh no, I'm playing in offline mode. I don't see that happen that often. I mean, it happens on Switch, but to get it to go back on online mode, I always just go, I don't know if it'll work here, but I go to save to cloud and then it like re-goes into online mode. At least for Switch. Okay, so I am using, I've played on 3 versions. I've played on the Xbox Game Pass at first. Like, I didn't know if I wanted to buy the game or not, and I had a month of Xbox Game Pass for $1, so I was like, okay, I'll try the game on Game Pass. I really loved it, so I messaged Gameloft to find out if I bought the deluxe version on Switch, if it would upload for me to Switch, because it did say I couldn't upgrade, but they clarified that I just couldn't upgrade on the console that I was already playing on. So on Xbox, I wasn't able to upgrade to the Deluxe Edition, but I could on Switch. But I didn't get back, like, I didn't hear that news till yesterday. So it took like a month for them to respond, which I get, like they have loads of support tickets, so that's fine. But when I found out that it would work, I got the deluxe edition yesterday on Steam. So I'm using my Xbox controller on my PC, and I do know the controls for Xbox and Switch. So if you have any questions about which buttons I'm pressing, that is something maybe I can help with, because I know pretty much all the buttons except for PC. I don't actually know what the PC buttons are, even though I'm like technically playing on it. I've only played on controllers, so I don't know the PC and I don't know PlayStation, but I know Xbox and I know Switch. And I think I'll know the PC ones soon because I'm gonna have to rebind them after this stream. I didn't properly bind the Xbox controller, so I'm not able to do a couple random functions, but overall I can do most things. So I just want to, like, I was feeling this creative spark today, and I really just wanted to get into decorating. Like, you know how sometimes it just hits, like you just get an idea and you gotta go for it while the idea is fresh in your mind. So that happened today, and I knew I just needed to stream so I could share the idea with you guys. And I just was feeling like, I don't know, like I just wanted to hang out with some people too. Like, so my husband was playing with his friends earlier. He's from England, so I actually wanted to stream earlier today, but his friends were on, and their sleep schedule is like opposite. Not opposite, it's like 5 hours apart. So I didn't want to like interrupt, because we share the office. So I didn't want to like interrupt his time getting to hang out with his friends. So I didn't get to stream quite as early as I was hoping to today. But I did get to go on just like when he wrapped up with his friends, and now I get to hang out with you guys. So I'm really happy about that. And I'm getting to put this design out there that I've had in my mind for a while, and I actually had a pretty good start on, but I have a little tree farm in the back which I was hoping to decorate today, but I think just finishing this little area would be really good, and then maybe we'll do the tree farm like backside of the region, like, I don't know, maybe tomorrow. But the tree farm wasn't working. I was only getting, let me just show you guys real quick. So this, I think we'll do tomorrow, this back area. This lane is eventually going to spawn all the flowers for the biome, so I can like easily harvest them. And then this is my tree farm, and I was having an issue where it was only spawning 18 branches, but it's supposed to spawn 20 branches. So I knew I had hidden branches somewhere that I had missed. Like I just didn't know where they were. So I was looking all over, and I ended up like basically just deleting a load of trees and shrubs and stuff that was previously decorated over here. And I'm glad I did though, because I like what we're doing today better. It kind of was like one of those things where it worked out for the best for sure. I just had a memory. I think a fountain would look good in here, because I had a big lion statue right in between those two trees. Let me see if I can find it. A well might look really pretty here too, actually. Okay. I like the well, so that's a possibility. I'm gonna place the well while we know where it is, because I don't know where the lion statue is. Let me check art. Oh yeah, here's the lion statue. Okay. But you know what might look really cool? Like the Mickey fountain. I think that's in miscellaneous. Yeah, this one. If it fits. I think if I pick this garlic, I may be able to fit it right here. Let me try moving some things around. See if it fits. Funny, I can't select the... Oh, here it is. Because I like how this is really, like, right. And I'm guessing eventually... Is that facing the right way? Oh yeah, it was. Okay. I'm guessing eventually we will get functional fountains, and that will look so great. I'm just gonna move these flowers out of the way. Protect them. Put them here for right now. I might bring those back. Oh, and I need to pluck that ginger as well. Just so I can move stuff around in here. We're not able to move, like, ginger within build mode for some reason. Like any of the harvestables. Oh, so let me show you where I ended up finding my 2 hiding sticks. One was... Oh, look at Wally on the... Wally sits so cute. Wally's my favorite. Wait, sit with me, Wally. He's showing me his boot! And I look annoyed. Why am I rolling my eyes? Stop it. Rude. Okay, whatever. Wally, I love you. Ignore my character's face. Okay. What am I doing? Oh, right. The rock. So... that rock, where that little blue flower is, hides flat items. I'll show you what I mean. Okay. I'm gonna go into build mode again. And the reason why I put this flower right here is because I wanted to make sure I had something that stood tall. It's very hard to select stuff that's right there too. Okay, basically, I can't get to it. Basically, the items get glitched here. But I had a tree that spawned branches right there, and now I think I can go into build mode and show you what I'm talking about. So this emerald is pretty flat, and the tree branches are completely flat. So this emerald, you can kind of see it peeking out from the top right there, but tree branches, on the other hand, lay completely flat on that spot. So I had a tree branch right here, and the way I found it, okay, now I can't get it to place in, but it was in there, okay? You're just gonna have to trust me. It was hiding right in there. And the way I found it was, I removed all my decorating that was right over there, and I just was like spam clicking select, like trying to press, just running around, and I saw pick up. I'll pick up just like that, but it was right here at this rock. And I found the branch, and I was so happy. So that was 19, and then the other branch was hiding, and I can't get to it. Well, yeah, I can. I'll just move this tree to show you what I'm talking about. So they changed it in this recent update. This used to be a walking area, but now it's a rock, visually, that we can walk, and stuff can spawn here. So if I can get the camera to show it, I put in brick pathing down here so no flowers spawn in there, because I don't want to have anything randomly spawning there. And that tree, this tall acacia tree that's actually not that tall, does spawn wood, but I put a like shrubs and stuff surrounding it, so it shouldn't be able to spawn any. But if I run into the issue again where I'm only getting 19 drops, then I'll know to check that spot. That spot is glitched. Wait, did I just trap myself in? Okay, good. I didn't. I got nervous for a second. Yeah, so it is 20 per biome, except for Plaza and Peaceful Meadow. Those are both 15, and I just hid those branches like behind shops and stuff because I don't need any more softwood, and it felt like I was constantly like cleaning softwood up in those areas. It was a bit tedious. So I just tucked them all away. Actually, you know what? I need more of those white daisies from Peaceful Meadow, so let's run down there and I'll show you what I was talking about, the hidden dropped wood. It's the same as Animal Crossing, where if you hide, you know, 15 single dropped branches, like it wouldn't work if I just dropped a stack of 15. It has to be singles. So you just split them in your pockets and drop each one. Oh, the decorations look so cute at night. I can't wait till this pumpkin patch fully fills in with pumpkins. I'm just going through and like harvesting everything that's not a pumpkin. This looks so good. Have you guys been getting candy on your valley in the morning? The first day I saw it, I was like, oh my gosh, what is this? They're so cute, and I love that they sparkle. And I'm saving them for Halloween because I'm hoping that they end up doing like a trick-or-treating event with our villagers or characters and get some sort of like cute trick-or-treat exchange. Oh, but this is the hidden wood. That's some of them, and then I have more hidden behind Scrooge's shop, and it's stopped new wood from spawning. And I meticulously covered every tile in the plaza to get my oregano to go in a straight line here, because the oregano is like beads to me. I have so much of it. So it all was just spawned here one day. It took hours. And then the next morning, it all moved. So I thought I was really clever and figured out how to, you know, get the oregano just in a straight line so I wouldn't have to pick it anymore. But unfortunately, I didn't have a proper grasp on how the oregano spawn mechanics works. And in the recent patch, it was a good reason, because basically the oregano works the same way as mushrooms, and players were having a lot of trouble getting you know, mushrooms because they didn't know the well trick, basically, like where you put the well on the other side of the river. So they weren't able to get the mushrooms over there, and they were clearing all the mushrooms on one side of the river. Yeah, and it just, so they patched that, and I get why. I think it was a good patch overall, but it did make it a little bit difficult to design with the oregano. Alright, so earlier we pulled a couple of those white daisies and a couple yellows, and as you can see, and we pulled some reds, they have all respawned, but no others. There's no new green ones because we didn't pull any of those. So it does work, like with the rare woods, if you want a certain wood type, you need to pull all of the wood up, because it drops a new piece of wood every 5 minutes, and it's random which wood drops. But for the rare flowers that you want, like I'm collecting yellow bromeliads because I want to make a bunch of arches that use the yellow bromeliad as a crafting ingredient, and I just need to pull, there's 2 yellow bromeliads that can spawn in at Sunlit Plateau at a time. So I just pull those 2 yellows, and 2 more will return. Each flower has its own spawn timer, and it took a lot of testing to find out. I need to make a proper video about it as like a guide. But I was just gonna do a Discord post, but like a couple bigger YouTubers have kind of used my Discord post, I think, and like not linked back to me, so I want to just make like a full video about it first, and then it'll be easy to link back, because I think it's like on Discord it just kind of feels like public information, but it took me like 50 or no, like 100 harvesting runs for companion bonus testing the other, like early on in the game, and it was a lot of work. Like I did 100 harvests of 100 carrots to find out the baseline of the companion bonus, and it was like this massive Excel spreadsheet, and I don't know, it was myself and a couple other members of the Discord, Duke White and Cinderella's in Cushion. We were just doing a lot of like game testing, and I enjoy it, and I've been doing that kind of testing with the flowers, but I've just kind of kept it to myself till I make a proper full-length video, and the script is like very long so far. I probably need to edit it down, but there's just like so much information because each flower has its own timer, and I want to make sure I include all the information players will need to be able to get the most out of their flower collecting. But it is quite a bit. Alright, I think I can fit in. Yes, oh good. Okay, it just fits so easily. That's perfect. I zoom out and see it's rotated in. Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. Maybe I put it like here? But I know the fountain's a bit hidden this way, but let me see what it feels like when I walk past it. I kind of like that. It's like the fountain you sort of just see off to the top of the side. I think I changed this shrubbery in front of it because it's a bit high. And I can put in slightly lower shrubbery so it doesn't block the fountain. I did like how there was a rock there too. Let me look at the rocks again. Love that rock. Yeah, I like how it's like bright. Can I bring this in any farther? Yes, okay. All these big trees make it hard to see what's going on in there. I wish that we could decorate by like, I don't know, like with our player, if that makes, I don't know how to word it, but basically like where I could, well, I guess just like in Animal Crossing where you like dig a hole and put the tree exactly where you want it. I mean, overall I like this method better most of the time, but just in this little moment where it's kind of precise, it'd be helpful to see it at eye level. I think that makes sense. Like most of the time I don't really need eye level design here, but at this very instant, I think eye level would be very helpful. And again, it's just, I just don't have, I guess I wouldn't really need it. I just don't have the Xbox controller bound correctly on my PC. So hopefully next stream I will have it correctly bound and it will not be an issue at all. Because I know on Switch I was able to, and on regular Xbox I was able to zoom in and you know, get it eye level to get things placed just so. Okay. I want the shorter bush, which is the second row. And I'd like to have it right there. Yeah, like if I could just walk in and like, I think you guys know what I'm talking about, like drag this over, it could be perfect, but actually now that I'm oh, I think just by running over, I sort of like manually changed where it was zoomed in. That's nice, okay. This all needs a bit of scooting around, I'd say. Whoa, how'd we get to the pumpkin? What? Whoa. Alright. Game? Hello? Okay, we are very zoomed out now. I'm gonna save. I'm worried about the game crashing all of a sudden. We had some wild cameras going on. I do like the fountain there. I'm gonna move this tree while I'm doing this area. Can't see what I'm doing, so I'll just put that tree back soon. I'm gonna move this tree while we're doing this. Okay, yeah, that makes it a lot easier to see what's going on. Okay, perfect. Oh, you know, I just realized? I think the portable radio turned off. Are you okay, Merlin? Okay. I want to check on Merlin. He's all slouched over. You okay, buddy? What do you think is the most important quality for being a good leader? Pulling a sword from a stone, taking care of people, or being awesome? Being awesome? But for what purpose are you being awesome? To do good, to feel awesome. You, my friend, have a lot to learn.
Well,
but doing good feels awesome. What are you talking about? Whatever, Merlin. if we get, so I think all my characters are like up to level 10, but I wonder if we actually get more friendship, like, I don't know, a bigger friendship boost when we answer the questions correctly. Like the way the game wants you to answer them. I've always wondered that. But I feel like the characters level up so fast, it's sort of hard to check those kind of things. And then also, at one point I tried doing like basically just rude answers to everything they said, and it didn't seem to affect the game at all. Like I wanted to see like if you like in there's this game Mass Effect, then you can choose whether to be like a good guy or a bad guy. I think it's the same in Red Dead Redemption as well. Like you can kind of choose your path and you can be like a hero or like a menace. And I was wondering if it was the same with Dreamlight Valley, like if you consistently chose the like more evil answers, would you have a different gameplay experience from someone who chose like all the kind answers? And from what I could tell, it didn't seem to make a difference. But I was just in kind of like the very beginning of the game, so maybe if I had kept playing through like that, it would have so I did it on the save file actually that I ended up using for I want to say either the farm testing or I reset the game on it. I don't remember. But oops, I didn't end up pursuing that quest to find out if there was a difference. But I wonder if anyone else has. Because I think it'd be interesting if like, you know, like the villain mirrorverse for Disney's really like caught on. So I'm curious if Gameloft like included some of that kind of gameplay and lore if you chose all bad guy answers, like villain answers to the questions. I'm not sure. And I haven't read anything about it one way or the other. Oh, so on PC, Kizzy Cat, let me see if you have any tips for me, because I've been having trouble with the controls. I'm behind on the stream. I play on PC. I also have the problem of going into customize and not being able to exit. Okay, so it's not just me. That's good to know. I always have to force shutdown. I'm sorry to hear that. It's happened to me twice already today. On PC, I quit using the tab to get to the wheel. Okay, so I actually... that was one thing I was really struggling with when I set up the Xbox controllers. The right trigger just wasn't working at all to pull up the tool wheel. So I looked up what the button was for tool wheel and I bound right trigger to tab. If you are on your computer right now, do you know what we hold down to zoom in and zoom out? On Xbox, it's you hold down right trigger and you move the right analog stick, but it's not working. And I think it might be because it's a different button. Like it might just not be right trigger for the zoom in and zoom out. That would be so helpful if it is different. I mean, If it's the same, then like if it's still tab for the zoom in out, then I'm still at a bit of a dead end. But if it is a different button, that would give me a clear route to fix it, which would be great. I love this little hydrangea potted plant. This came into Scrooge's shop, and I knew right when I saw it, oh, I will have uses for this. It is so cute. I think it was expensive though. Like I want to say it was 6,000 star coins, which is like actually insane. Actually crazy for a potted plant. 6,000 star coins. Scrooge just thinks I'm made of pumpkins. Which maybe I will be after I finish decorating this area. I'm gonna want to spend more time here. Starting to come along. Need something to go right there. I love this plaza tree, but I'm afraid it's gonna have too many places to drop wood. Basically, for it to not drop wood, I need there to not be 2x2 squares near it. I think that would work. And then maybe like a lamp. I love these lamps. I kind of have enough lamps over here in the corner though. Probably not that lamp. Scrooge does have a monopoly. So, I have Disney Plus. I don't know if you guys have it, but like we recently got it. I'm so happy we did. It has brought back so much nostalgia for me, including the show, the cartoon from, I don't know, I watched it in the 90s. It might have been from the 80s though. The animation looks a little bit old. Like the early 90s maybe. Because it doesn't have, it's not like the computer style animation where it's like vector art. It's definitely like watercolors or something. Like it doesn't look like computerized animation at all though. And the show is so good. Like it's brought back so many good memories. Like I'll remember bits of episodes or characters and be like, how is that still in the memory bank? And it's like, I wonder, so my theory is that this game is like bringing Disney back to adults. Because I know there are a lot of Disney adults. I wouldn't really consider myself one until lately. Like I'm watching a lot more Disney content. I'm meaning to watch like I haven't seen Frozen 2 and I don't remember Frozen 1 at all. Like I don't even know how I saw Frozen 1, but I did see it, but I don't remember it at all. So I need to watch that. I want to watch Tangled, like so I know what Mother Gothel's deal is. Like I've never watched that. It's kind of funny. It's like how have they got me? I'm fully like being Disneyfied from playing this. And a lot of it is just coming from like curiosity about lore, like almost like I love watching Zelda lore videos. And it feels like I'm, you know, getting sucked into Zelda lore, but it just happens to be Disney, and there's like tons of IP, and it's very easy to find out the answers to the lore. Like, it doesn't have to be like, you know, as difficult to find because it all like actually just exists fully. Because, you know, like Disney's huge. And I just haven't really watched like tons of it until recently, and I'm loving it. Like, it's so good. Hey, what about this bamboo? I remember I was saying earlier I love that bamboo and I didn't really know what to do with it at this moment. Can I squeeze it behind? Maybe I can fit it in sideways? Let's see. Where was I? Oh, foliage. Oh, it fully fits. And put it behind the tree and possibly in front of it for like a little bit of a staggered effect. Oh, that's kind of cool. Yeah, and this should stop any branches from falling off of that plaza tree, which would be good. Because I don't want that. Alright, I think I need to do the walk down again and just kind of see what we're working with. Alright, that plant is randomly out there for some reason. And a head of lettuce. We will put those in places that make more sense. I think another bamboo's going in. I know bamboo's like doesn't really go with this area, but I like the color and the extra greenery, so it's going in. And I think I'm gonna rotate it so it doesn't like perfectly match the other one yet. And then put this here. And that looks like there's enough tile for a full-on flower, so let's grab one. Oh, yeah. Okay. Watch Tangled. Okay, I will watch. I'll watch Tangled tonight. I've been having it, like, it's been brewing in my mind. And also, if I remember correctly, I think I saw a, like, TV series for it as well. And I like those, like, kind of cartoons that come after movies. Sometimes. Like, so I'm actually, like, not really a Star Wars fan. I never really got into it, but there's a show called Star Wars Rebels on Disney that I've gotten into, and oh, oops, I really enjoy. Oh, by the way, I only recently learned this. When you're decorating, you can press undo. Like, I figured it out. I don't even want to do it again because it literally gave me a panic attack. I'm worried. But I pressed remove all on my path. I literally removed the whole thing, which took forever to place down. You know what I mean? I did it on the Switch controller. It is a pain. You're constantly like, oh, give me the arrow. So I pressed remove all. I held it down, and I thought I was just getting a little section, but it was like connected somewhere. And I noticed the edit undo. It's LB on the Xbox controller, but it's just like the top left bumper on the Switch controllers. And it really saved my mood. Like, I was like, oh god. Okay, thank goodness. I do like that trellis. I might find a spot for it. Maybe in the farm area, actually. Bird feeder, too. What was I doing? Oh, I was gonna put the bamboo right there. I forgot. I just, put it in too close to the rock before. Oh, it does, Can I put it right there? Yeah. What about if I nudge it over one? I think it was nice like that. Okay. See how that looks. Alright, so we're gonna put the blue trees back. I just want to check. Alright, this purple flower here feels a bit out of place that far out. So let me try switching it with this succulent there. No, I think it's just a different flower goes there. So let's grab a blue hydrangea. Another one. I don't know if I like two blue hydrangeas right next to each other. I think I've been kind of in a pattern of just keeping a lot of variation, so... Let's see. Alright, so I'm gonna move this here for now. I'm gonna bring the Mickey there. And try this blue star lily here. Do I have any more of those little purple flowers dropped anywhere? Like those. I can use this little plant for now. Yeah, that just adds in like a little bit more green. That looks nice. Okay. And then I think... maybe one more. So instead, there's a little white impatient. I think instead of that, I'm gonna use one of these bubble lights. But I need to zoom in again, so I'm just gonna go to my character because it's too hard to see. I'll just pick up that white impatient and put that lamp where it was. Hopefully the camera doesn't go too crazy on me. Okay, nice. Wasn't too bad. Okay, let's see how this looks. I wonder if I can scoot it in or if it'll erase the rock. I can. Okay. Alright, now I want to grab one of those purple shrubs and put it in front of the lamppost. Just to make it look like a little bit more blended in. I wish I could use like these reeds. I don't know why they don't work. They don't even work like in open grass or like in the areas. So like this says Forgotten Lands. We're in an empty spot. Like I can't put it in. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure if it's a bug that it doesn't work. I almost think it's a bug like it's not even supposed to be there. Like similar to debug on The Sims. You know, like, I don't know if any of you play The Sims, but there's this debug menu which has all the background art, and it reminds me of the debug menu a lot because it's like a lower pixel quality than all the other items around. Like it actually looks lower res, like almost transparent. I just want to break up all the blue because we have this blue light, and with that Mickey right there, it just felt a little bit too like neon for me. What does this look like? I need another piece of lettuce. Do I have any? A piece of seaweed. Yeah, that looks. Yeah, I like that. It's like it's almost glowing from the lamp. I want a piece of lettuce right here too. Do I have more out? Whoa. Hello? Doesn't really look like it. I think I might in my Scrooge Vault chest. Let's see. Where did I put that? Oh, over here. I just dropped it over here. No. No more lettuce. Oh, but I do have these single tile white daisies. Okay. Forgot about these. Wait. Where'd they go? Oh, chest, of course. Wait. Oh, there they are. Okay. Okay. Alright, let me see what we can do with these, because I think this may solve this little area that's bugging me. Oh, hello. Hello, White Daisy. You look beautiful! It just, like, lightens it up. I think that's what it needed, because it was a bit dark in that little section. I want to bring light to the Forgotten Lands and make it cheery. This is where I make star coins so I can shop Scrooge's, you know, crazy priced store. Scrooge's Monopoly. Why doesn't Goofy sell furniture? I feel like he'd have much better prices. Okay, those look nice. I like how there's 3 of them too. And then the little purple coming down. Yeah, that's good. Maybe this lettuce over one. No, that was good where it was. Put it back. Maybe here? Nope. I liked it where it was. Yeah, that's a good spot. Okay, so I think we're nearly finished. I just want to put in those trees back that I took out for while we were decorating. And give it another look over just to see if I have any other ideas. But what do you guys think? Like it's, I mean, right now we're just looking at the top of trees, but I think we've got it. I want to add a little flower here and here, maybe. Let's see how that would look. Okay, very nice. I don't think I can actually add a flower there. Add one of these little purple ones, actually. Oh, I didn't trap this tree well enough. I'll just do that later. That's an easy fix. You know what I just thought of? I didn't know what to do with the Scrooge chest till this very moment. I think I just put the Scrooge chest in that gap I was trying to put a flower in because it can intersect with the tile. No problem. Or the pathing. Yeah, it's like nicely cushioned in right there. That seems like a good spot. Okay. Oh my gosh. Y'all, the fog just setting in too? Oh, I forgot about this little spot. Hold on. I think this little wishing well needs a little bit of love. But we are definitely on the final stretch. It is looking so magical. I am really proud of this design. Wow. I don't think I could have done it without you guys. Being here with you has made it like a lot easier for me to focus in on my goal of getting this done today, and I'm so happy that we are doing it together. Okay. Alright, let me... Maybe not that, and instead... Scoot that right over there. Put in just a simple little... the plaza tree here? Oh, and you know what I just thought of as like the final little touch because it's Halloween? We do a little pumpkin right there. Yeah, okay. Decor. And hopefully I have one of those Mickey pumpkins because I think it'd just be so cute. And, you know, just for like the holiday. And I'll probably change it out to like a flower or something after Halloween, but it's Halloween! We gotta do a Mickey pumpkin. Okay. Okay, let's do maybe a gold plant. Since we're talking about Scrooge, and this is where we're gonna make all the star coins, a little bit of gold. Okay. Oh yeah. The pumpkin looks so good! This is a mood. I forgot we have glittering ice thrones. Hello. Hello, giant lion. Yes. Yes, we will be farming many a pumpkin in these lands. This looks so pretty. When the fountains start working too, oh my gosh. I love all the canopies too. They look really cool. Wow. Alright, just to finish it off, because I'm not gonna do any more areas today, but just for some nice photos in a bit, I'm gonna drop, I mean this really can't be this way because we need the path around the pumpkins, but just for the moment, I'm gonna put another one of those trees right here, and I'm gonna take the prettiest picture to submit for the Xbox contest. I want that Dreamlight Xbox so bad. It looks so cool. And apparently it's like one of a kind, like you can't buy it. Oh yeah. With Merlin. Hey Merlin, come here. Let's get a picture together, buddy. Do we do the funny pose? Look at this one. I love it. So funny. Okay, we can't actually do that though. Let's see. Hold on. It's a cute pose. Maybe normal face? Is that available? Okay. Whoa, where are we? Oh wow, look how crazy the world looks in this coloring. The blues look really neat here. Oh, and I just realized all the green flames are now orange? Orangey yellow? That's an interesting filter. Oh, this filter's pretty. It's like making everything glow. Wait, oh, I thought Merlin was coming in to take a photo with me. He just like ran away. Okay. Right, I want to do another walkthrough. Oh, now I missed the filter's lighting. That looks so like, what's the word? Enchanted? I don't know. It was really hitting the Fairycore vibes. So this is my take on Fairycore in Disney Dreamlight Valley. If you're watching this like after the stream, and you just like fast forwarded to the end, welcome. I do that all the time, so like I totally get it. I love to see the reveals. And this is the reveal. I am very happy with it. It's been such a fun stream. You are here with me. I appreciate you chatting with me and hanging out with me today. It was a lot of fun. Next stream, we're going to be doing the rest of the area, and maybe we'll tap on this city core area for Wally again. Kind of take a look at that, play with that a little bit. For now, we have our pumpkin house's yard and a super welcoming, whimsical pathway. Hello, Mother Gothel. I'll be watching you later tonight. Looking forward to learning your story. Oh, this was just the best. This was the best. Best stream ever. Thank you so much for joining me. I had so much fun. And I hope to hang out with all of you again soon. Thank you. I don't know how to end the stream, so I'm gonna try and figure that out. But if you're watching after the stream and you just found my channel because you were looking up, I don't know, like Dreamlight Valley tours or island tour ideas or Disney game, welcome. And I am going to be posting more design videos, more custom clothing, more touch and magic tool designs now that I am crashing a lot less. So I hope to show more of like ideas for lace cutouts. Maybe we can get Junimo back again. That was so fun doing that interview with her. And I'm just really having so much fun getting to get ideas from all of you. I love this game, and I hope you're having fun, and thank you again. We got our little Halloween decorations. I don't know if I said it already, but please like and subscribe. It actually really helps other people find it, and I don't know, makes me feel really good, like I did a good job. So, you know, like if you'd like to see more of it, that's a great way to. Okay, well, thank you again, and I hope you have a magical day on your valleys. Oh, and Jess, I'm gonna put on Tangled now. I'm very excited to watch it. Thank you for validating that tip. It looks amazing. I literally have no idea how to end the stream. I'm gonna go get my husband to figure it out. I'm so embarrassed. The stream's over. The island's pretty. Goodbye, good night. I'm literally just gonna turn off my computer. I don't know what to do. Okay. Bye. Hope to see you again soon.